All right, bro. We got to touch on it. We got to touch it again. Tyson Paul. We got some stuff to talk about.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Magic in the movies. Get better and better.
What's up, fight fans? Welcome back to another reaction here, 3 Shades of Whatever. Oh, shit, Greg. Here we go down that pipeline of Jake Paul and Mike freaking Tyson.
Well, when this was first announced, I said pretty boldly that I think this is elder abuse.
And what did I say?
Just because you said Tyson's going to beat him up. Just because it's not about Tyson.
No,
as a fighter,
Go ahead.
He's going to be 58 at the time of the fight. And it very well could go down exactly like that, elder abuse. Jake Paul can potentially hurt Mike Tyson because he's old. Mm-hmm. Now,
I agree.
When I said that the first time, that was based on the footage of the fight of Roy Jones versus Mike Tyson. Now, since then, Roy Jones has taken part in an interview stating specifically because that was an exhibition. They were told not to be going at each other's heads real hard and that they will try to stop that fight if they do so. Okay. So, I can't go fully by that footage because Tyson's not going to the head. You can go by that footage and get an idea how fast Tyson is. You know, he has flashes and moments, but he is fighting Roy Jones, who has really good footwork and can get away. And that's the question. Can Jake Paul get away from Mike Tyson the same way a 48 or whatever it was, old Roy Jones got away from Mike Tyson? That's the big question. How do we use what we have to figure out how this fight might go? But I'll tell you this. Because of the exhibition data I have now from Roy Jones, I'm giving Mike Tyson a chance.
Okay.
The reason why I'm giving him a chance is because Mike Tyson can get on the inside and he can land a headshot. I do believe that is possible.
Bro, are you going to tell me?
The biggest question I have is if Paul lands, can an older Mike Tyson, you know, let's just say Paul hits a right cross. Example, right cross to the dome. Does Mike Tyson stumble over?
Yeah. No, and that's...
Can he take that,
That's my biggest concern in this whole fight is at 58 years old at the time of this fight, will his head and brain be able to take the punch of Jake Paul? Now, here's the thing. Like, people want to talk all they want about Jake Paul. I used to talk shit on him all the time. You guys know there's a bunch of hate for me on it. Whatever. He hits hard. He does. Like, I like how Joe Rogan explained it, man. He did explain it very well when he said that if Jake Paul wasn't a YouTuber and we didn't know him as like this freaking clown from the internet and he was just this up-and-coming boxer sparking old MMA fighters and, you know what I mean, all that kind of shit, we would be like, who's this kid and what's he doing? But since we know of Jake Paul, it's hard to just jump onto that bandwagon. But that being said, the dude does hit hard. His boxing has gotten better. Like, if you go back and watch the Nate Robinson fight to his last fight, you can see clearly the guy has taken steps forward in the boxing game. But I don't give a shit. I'm going to give him a little bit of credit because you're going to tell me, even at, I don't know, if I was that age and Mike Tyson was 60 almost, and that dude's coming at you, bobbing and weaving, walking towards you doing this shit, your ass is going to clench shut quick.
Diarrhea in my pants.
You see what I'm saying?
Instantly.
When you're sliding into home and your pants are full of foam, diarrhea.
Instant explosive diarrhea.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. There's no chance I ever want to see it. I don't care if he's 70. I'm not doing it. But
I don't care what anybody says. When Mike Tyson walks into a room, it's like a mountain lion walking into a room and taking a seat and just looking at you.
And
that's what it feels like. You're going to be like, oh, shit.
This man could
I'm
kill
not going to say anything or
any
look the wrong way.
We could be dead at any moment if he sees fit. You know what I mean?
Because he was so scary.
Dude, it was insane.
when he was young Tyson.
Dude, it's like, again, going back to Joe Rogan, I've been watching. I watch a lot of Mike Tyson videos, and I like watching people talk about him. And when Joe said recently about when Mike Tyson fought Marvis Frazier, because Joe Frazier had been talking shit about Mike Tyson, saying, you know, if he was in his prime, he would beat him and all this crap. And his son ends up fighting Mike Tyson. And what did Joe Rogan say?
It was an execution. It was an execution.
It was, dude. It was totally an execution. It was the first round. It was before Tyson was even champ. And I've never seen somebody that knocked out like that, to where he's on his knees and just...
Uppercut, and Marvis is hurt.
Frazier is down. Joe Cortez moves in to have a look.
Out.
Yeah, I mean, he did it to so many people. But you know what? How about this? Let's watch the highlights of this new press conference. So there was 2 press conferences,
Yes.
right? We got 2.
I saw the first
so
one.
far. And let's break down a little bit of how Jake Paul is handling this, because I'm going to give Jake Paul some credit. So I'm going to talk. I was talking about Tyson before. A quick little Paul note.
Sure.
I like the fact that Jake Paul has embraced the heel character.
He does it well,
and he gets people to want to watch his fights.
People want to see him get hit.
I give him credit
Smart,
for that,
yeah.
but at the same time, my insides are praying that Tyson puts every needle in his butt that he possibly can. Everything that's allowable.
I'm sure he will be.
That's not a word.
Whatever is allowed. Absolutely.
I hope
Because this
so,
is a
because
sanctioned
Paul's
fight. This
definitely
goes
not
against their
natural.
professional records.
Yeah, Jake Paul's not natural. We're not even
No.
getting into that discussion right now. But I'm praying that Tyson gets on the inside and claps someone. Now, that's what I give Jake Paul credit for. The want for me, my specific want to watch him get beat up. I have to give him credit for
Yes,
that.
he caused it.
Because when you don't care, like, you know, if it's something I don't care about, like, I actually didn't care that the Mike Tyson Roy Jones thing, like, I cared about it and watched it.
It was fun.
I care about
That was
this a
about
lot
it.
more.
It wasn't a real fight.
So let's see what Mr. Paul and Mike Tyson have in store for
Yes,
us
sir.
in this little highlight thing.
Hey, Dallas, shut the fuck up. Y'all keep booing. I'ma keep doing. Bunch of bitches. That's how y'all want to do it? Let's fucking do it. Keep booing. I keep doing.
yeah, he's embracing it.
Listen,
fully.
I started Jake off and I'm going to finish him.
So
Yeah. Come on, fuck Jake Paul. Fuck Jake Paul.
Fuck Jake Paul.
Fuck Jake Paul. Fuck Jake Paul. I like that shit. Yeah.
yeah, he's embracing the heel character, and that's exactly
Totally.
what he should be
He
doing.
did it well.
And then Tyson saying, I started him, and now I'm going to finish him.
Yeah, watch making fun of his ass, because if we ever meet him, I'm not going to be standing next to you.
Well, I'm just trying to sound
I'm
like
kidding.
I'm not really making fun of him.
You know what the funniest time, real quick side note, the funniest time I ever seen somebody do an impression of Mike Tyson was in front of him. And it was Eddie Murphy on stage together at like an award show.
The producers of the show was hoping you'd have a little more feeling of more Mike, you know, a little bit more Mike Tysonism, like
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Sammy and I would like...
Hey, I hope y'all keep that same energy when I knock this old man the fuck out.
Oh, boy.
Mike Tyson
Oh, boy.
is risking serious injury against a powerful 27-year-old who is in his prime.
I don't know if he's in his prime. He's fat. He
Jake
should be
Paul
lean
did
and
bulk
mean.
up
He's
to like
fat
230.
and funky.
Fat and funky.
Fat and funky.
Did you start training already?
Now,
Hey,
is this
Buster
Tyson?
Douglas
Hold
was
on.
fat, am I right?
Oh,
I know, but you're no Buster Douglas.
that's fact too. Hold on. He said, I don't know if he's in his prime. He's fat.
He is. He bulked up.
He does look like a big boy
You
right
know,
now. I'm not going to lie. He looks pretty, he looks big. He looks big. I can't say muscular wise. I can't say he's got a shirt on, but he looks beefy. Beefy.
He's definitely beef.
You're no Buster Douglas.
I'm better. I'm
You're-
better.
no,
and I'm
you're
gonna,
not-
I'm
Better
gonna
than
end you
Buster.
quicker than he did.
He's better than Buster
and
Douglas.
you'll remember that forever. You started me off. I appreciate that, Mike. I love you. Like a father loves his son, but I must discipline you. You're going down, old man.
Okay, I love you too.
Oh, that's so cringy.
That was
That's
weird.
cringy. Ugh, that didn't go so
No.
well.
If Mike Tyson doesn't get Jake Paul early and get him out of there early, there's no way he can go all 8 rounds and win this fight. What do you say to that?
8 2-minute rounds, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
It's hard to even really.
He's like, yeah, I don't care about what the people
not
say.
gonna
I don't
win.
care.
Look at he couldn't even knock out Nick Diaz. Nick Diaz is 40 pounds. How's he gonna knock me out?
He said Nick.
What's the other
Yeah,
guy?
I know.
Anderson Silva. He didn't knock those little guys. How he gonna knock me out?
It's true.
Who did he knock out? Who did he knock out? Little children. He didn't knock out. Never knocked out a real man.
He did?
Come on.
It's true. He's knocked out small guys
Totally.
from the UFC. He really has.
A legitimate fighter of his ilk.
He didn't knock out. Tommy Fury.
Fact.
Oh.
Fact.
He's right. I can't stand here and say I did those things. But what I promise to the people is on July 20th, Mike will be put to sleep. And I will go down as the man who put Tyson to sleep for the last time.
See, those claims are annoying because it's like, dude, you know you're fighting an old man.
I know, like,
And it's like you're boldly just going there. And you know what? That's fine. That's fine.
yeah, but like,
I guess it's selling the fight. I don't know.
I hope,
it's just like, oh, I'm gonna be.
I hope it gets under Mike's skin a little bit to where Mike gets a little bit of old Mike coming out, that ferocity.
Oh, old Mike is out.
I
dude.
know.
He's gonna be. But it doesn't mean he's gonna be able to like move like old Mike.
He does a bit. Look,
look.
Okay, I want to say something on that. We do only get short little clips of him being old Mike training, right? But all you need, to be honest, is one or two of those little clips, and Jake's going night-night.
Sure, but we got to see him moving and chasing around a 27-year-old fighter in a ring. Can he do it?
I agree with that.
One thing Roy Jones said, Mike will corner you. Mike will get close to you.
Mm-hmm.
He says it's very difficult to stay away from
And that's
Mike.
Roy Jones.
So if Mike does his peekaboo, bang, bang,
And
bang,
then,
bang, and then he
slips
gets
to the
in
side.
there,
Whoops.
it's definitely possible. But the fact that Jake Paul takes the road of like he's actually beating a real Mike
Hurts
Tyson,
my brain.
It makes you just want to get.
It doesn't make you want to hit him. It makes me want to hit him.
I'm glad
it's not just me.
And I go like, wait, am I falling more for the trap? Jake Paul's got me. I'm sold.
That's what it is. But it's working.
All right,
He's
let's see
playing
more.
it well. I'm going to give him that.
Listen, we're here. We did enough talking. I'm ready to fight.
He's like, hey, man. Come on, Tyson. TRT Tyson, let's go. TRT Tyson, let's go.
The AT&T Stadium, they're going to get to see you, Mike Tyson. What can you guarantee they're going to get for their money on July 20th?
The gods sent us for a war of the ages. And I respect Mike. He's a legend. But it's time. It's my time now. There's a reason why I have the same birthday as 𝐑𝐂𝐂𝐓𝐈𝐎𝐍𝐒. Because I'm going to teach you how to fucking box, Mike.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Yo.
Let's see Mike's reaction.
The fight's on Cuss's birthday.
just said I have this.
The fight is on fucking Cuss's birthday?
Well, no, I think he said his birthday is the fight's on 𝐑𝐂𝐂𝐓𝐿𝐼𝐎𝐍𝐒's birthday.
Hold on, back
or
it up. I
Jake
got to back
Paul
it
was
up. Hold
born.
on.
And I respect Mike. He's a legend. But it's time. It's my time now. There's a reason why I have the same birthday as 𝐑𝐂𝐂𝐓𝐿𝐼𝐎𝐍𝐒.
Oh, he has the same birthday.
Because I'm going to teach you how to
Same
fucking
birthday.
box, Mike.
I'm going to teach you how to.
And it's like, it's my time now. Yes, Paul is having time in the spotlight fighting these guys because he was already famous, so he has that marketability.
Totally.
That's why we know he fights UFC fighters. We wouldn't, like, to the thing that you said Joe Rogan said, if he was just knocking out UFC fighters, there wouldn't be an unknown person knocking out UFC
True.
fighters. That's the
I agree with
problem.
that.
You have to have the known entity.
Fair enough.
Okay, this is Jake Paul's time. But when you stop and fight a 50-year-old heavyweight from back in the day, and I know it's Mike Tyson, you can't be like, this is my time. Yeah, it's your time to, make money, but it's not your time. Like, if you beat Tyson, all of a sudden you're like a heavyweight contender? No.
Dude, no. To me, again, for Jake Paul, this is nothing but a lose-lose.
This is definitely a lose-lose for Jake Paul. There's no way. If he goes in there and starches Mike Tyson, but going
You
back
beat up
to,
a fucking senior citizen.
he's just going to get shit on. But
And if
know
you
what?
get knocked the fuck out by Mike Tyson, you lost to damn near a senior citizen, sir.
I do like the fact that Mike Tyson laughed at Jake Paul when he said this is going to be a war of the ages. And Tyson's
I know.
like,
How great is that?
and you know what? I hope it is a war in some way, shape, or form. I hope Tyson's getting in there, banging him to the body,
Dog.
banging him to the body, making, you know what I mean?
Making him pay. Okay, fair enough. Like, to be honest, I still wouldn't mind to see a fight like we used to see from Mike Tyson. He gets in there, 30 seconds, bop, 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 bing.
Oh, that would be the best. The best result would be a sleeping Jake Paul in the first 30 seconds and a real old school,
God.
a last Mike Tyson. This is like Mike Tyson's last chance. Think about this for a second. Think about this for a second. Mike Tyson has had all these career issues with getting in trouble with the law and biting people's ears off and going to jail for whatever it was and all that shit. This could be his redemption arc. It's like coming back. Not that he necessarily needs redemption, but it's like coming back at 58 years old.
He's already redeemed himself, to be honest.
He
but
has,
I get what you're saying.
But in the boxing ring, to come back at 58 years old and end this Jake Paul that everybody wants to see, who better to do it than Iron Mike Tyson? He may need a walker to get to the ring, but it would be cool to watch him do it.
Yeah, bro. I mean, to be honest, I've said it since the beginning. If Mike can be Mike for just stints, it doesn't have to be a lot of Mike. But if he can be Mike Tyson of old for a couple little shots, Jake's going to be in a lot of pain when he wakes up. I'm just saying. I've said it since the beginning. I really believe at 50... Dude, I'm serious. At 58 years old, would you get in a ring with him? I'll give Jake Paul that much credit.
Well, it depends.
No.
It depends on what you're paying me. Depends.
Well,
if somebody told me right now they would give me like $100,000 to fight Mike Tyson, I'm fucking doing it, dude. I'm doing it.
Yeah, I would too. I'm not going to lie. Even $100,000, I would be like, sure, why not? Let him starch me for a day, whatever. I'll go to sleep. I'll wake up happy and refreshed with a lot of money. But yeah, dude, let's keep going. Hold up.
Folks, that's the main event.
I can't even get mad at this guy because everybody know this guy's talking out of his ass.
Mike, what is one thing people don't know about you?
None of their fucking business.
None of your fucking business.
I want to kiss Mike's big juicy lips.
Pause. That was plausible.
Hold on. What?
Oh, here we go with that. He does that sometimes, talking about...
He wanted to kiss me?
He said he wanted to kiss you.
That's so ironic that he said that because I saw a picture of him dancing at 16 doing that little dance on YouTube, and for some reason I had an erection.
In breaking news, Jake Paul and Mike Tyson decide to not fight each other, but kiss and butt each other.
It was good while it lasted for Jake, okay? It was good while it lasted. It's not gonna last much longer. You're fat, Jake.
Yo.
That's his best attack. You're fat.
Besides the weird erection
question
comment.
for the legend Iron
Mike Tyson.
Mike, Jake Paul has aspirations to be a world championship level boxer. From what you've seen so far, will he be a world champion boxer someday?
Hey, let me just be honest. He's improved a lot. Yes, he did improve a lot. But he's not going to have a good night when he fights me on July 20th.
How do you respond to people who are critical about this fight taking place in the first place, particularly your age?
Well, I don't see too many people critical about it. Look at this.
No bullshit, right? Let him know, Mike. Let him know.
Excuse me?
Critics, people in the industry.
Tell me who. Name it somebody.
Folks.
You?
She's backpedaling.
No, folks who say it. Thanks.
She's like, I'm out.
No, thanks.
He's a scary dude, bro.
Dude, he's so scary. She's like, no, critics.
Jacob
Mike,
Denham
please
with a
don't,
ticket in Dallas.
Please don't hate me, Mike.
My question
it's
is
okay.
for Jake.
I see you in
Jake,
my dreams when I fall asleep.
You say you want to be a serious
oh my
boxer,
God.
and you want to be a contender and be a title holder. When in your career are you going to actually fight a contender in your weight class and not do gimmick fights?
Good question.
It's a real question. It's a real question.
I think he just called Mike Tyson a gimmick.
Oh, see, now you're playing bullshit.
They're all doing it, just like
the fight. Yes.
So
as much as I respect Mike Tyson and his.
What did you just call me again?
I didn't call you anything.
See, they're both.
I didn't call you anything.
Tyson.
Nope. Never mind.
Don't kill him, Mike. Don't kill him.
I'm good.
It's been 4
It's okay.
years
I have no
in this
questions.
sport, and
Mike,
I've done
take that
more
look
to
off
it
your
than
face,
any
Mike. Take the
boxer
look off
in
your
the history of the sport. So
when he asked, can Jake Paul be a contender, he was like, he's not going to have a good night when he sees me. They're both not answering those questions directly. And
Because
listen,
he's not going to be.
It's great PR. It's great. They're doing what they're supposed to do. You could tell they're both on the same team when it comes to promoting the fight. But I can say this. Mike Tyson's on a different page on the outcome of this fight. He truly believes Jake Paul has zero chance. He's like, he knocked out little boys, he said. How's he going to knock me out? And that's, again, I'll repeat it. I said it earlier. My biggest thing with an older Mike is can he take a punch from a younger guy? That's all. Listen,
that's the only thing. That's it.
Listen, just because
if his brain can't, real quick, if his brain can't take the punch, that has nothing to do with the man. That just has to do with age. Do you see what I'm saying? So if his brain can't take the punch, it can't take the punch. Now, if it can, Jake's in for a shit night.
Yeah, if all of a sudden Jake is in the ring, this is what I want to see. Jake thinks he's just fighting an old man. He's in the ring. All of a sudden, Tyson gets on the inside, gives him a body shot. Jake Paul hits him with his hardest punch, but it doesn't hurt him. I want to see Jake Paul's face when he realizes he needs to be in a slugging war with Mike Tyson.
Yo, friggin' Mike Tyson gets hit and he turns around and looks at him like Hulk Hogan when he has that second burst of energy.
And he is ignoring those big right hands.
He's gonna turn into Thunder Lips from Rocky 3.
But this is another update on Tyson Paul.
Yep.
Comment who you think. Who is going to win? Why are they going to win? How are they going to win? Tell me how stupid I am for the things I'm saying. Tell us how stupid Bill is for the shit he's saying. Anyway, honestly, there's going to be more installments, I think, of July 20th.
And we're leaning at doing something for the fight, so we'll talk more about that later.
I got to make sure I'm not working that day. That's the biggest
that's
problem.
That's the bullshit. If he's got to work, that's the bullshit. So we'll get into it. But let us know who you think.
It was an execution.